Here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Open up the old YouTube machine. We are, hold on, just wait on that. Just wait on that, please. All right, looks like we're streaming. I don't know what we got going on here. Oh, we got muted here. Okay, cool. Anybody here? Anybody home?
There,
Hi, Amy Davis.
Tim Beverly.
Hey, Tim Beverly. How's it going, guys? Not yet. All right. Good evening.
Hello,
I hope that
everybody.
you guys are ready for another exciting and soon-to-be classic edition of the Tech Talk Ness.
Yep.
That is technical. I don't expect the average person to know how technical it is, but I'm glad you're here. We're going to have some fun tonight. I am going to hopefully teach you guys a little bit about PNG files, transparent files, files that have alpha channel, how to use them. I'm going to show you how to use them in this software and software that you may be using, but also in your video productions. And so let's jump right in. We are talking about PNG files. Now, what is a PNG file? A PNG file is a graphic file that has what's called alpha channel, meaning transparency. You could have something that was a PNG file that was a smiling face, but then all of the stuff around it was see-through. So you could put the smiling face, wherever you wanted it, but the rest of the file would be see-through, it'd be transparent. And so what you have is you've got a file that has a certain amount of opacity, opaqueness, and then you have other elements that are see-through, not see-through, and such on and such forth. We're going to show you a few examples before we jump in and show you how to use the PNG files. You could use something, let's say for whatever reason, you decided, you know what, I want to have a weird skull on the page. And I could do like that, okay? I could have a weird skull. Yeah, portable network graphic, that's correct. So you could have that and see now that there's, let's see. There is transparency there. And I'm going to show you how we're going to actually integrate it into your productions with your open broadcast, but also how to use it inside the video production. But here, let's give you a few more examples. Let's just say that, I don't know, for whatever weird reason, you wanted to have flames coming out of my wife's mouth. You could do something like this. Try it again. One more time. She's breathing fire. That is basically a video file that's made up of a bunch of PNG files, okay? I don't know what's going on with the stream, guys. It's working here, so sorry about that. Oh, man, it is choking pretty bad.
Claire, is it buffering over there? Just a little bit, she said.
Yeah, go ahead.
Every time Brad moves, it buffers.
I'll stay still. Just jump off of there, Claire. Okay. So hopefully that we fix that. But bottom line is, here, let's try the flame mouth again. That was pretty cool. And so you could use stuff like that. Or if you're feeling particularly sassy, you could say, grow some beards or weirdness. You could do that. You can do all kinds of stuff. That's pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. So now you can combine PNG files, guys, with green screen technology. Now, we've shown you in the past what green screens can do. You can use green screens to drop in and out any kind of graphic, image, video that you want. And I'll show you right now. Here, let's just get something going here. And we're going to go into our properties, and I'm going to show you. So if I use a green screen, and it is, where are we at? This color. It's not letting me move it. Hold on, I gotta move it.
What?
That color.
You gotta pick it. There you go.
you guys can see something like that. So what we have is we've got video behind us, and I'm holding this piece of fabric. So they're coming for you. The zombies are coming. Run, quick, zombies. And you can combine all those different layers of opacity to do all kinds of crazy different stuff, right? Yeah, you like the beard one? Here, we gotta do that beard one again. Beards. It's weird because you got to go backwards the way the video works. And so I'm going to show you how to make these things and how you can use them. There's basic stuff, guys. Like, for example, this is what's called a lower third right here with our logo on it and our text. Go ahead and hit record on that camera too, please. Yep. By the way, guys, just so you know, we are actually going to be videotaping the chat because we've been having trouble with the trolls, and I've been talking with law enforcement, and that way they can prove that they are working together and not. Oh, we're recording, so don't say anything you'll regret. So cool. Now, how to do these things? You can turn these things on and off, right? You can do, whatever you want. Maybe we do a Bible study devotional thing during the day, and sometimes I'll bring up scriptures. Now, check this out. No, that's not it. Right here. What I have here is I've got a couple different, oops, don't turn the camera off. And bottom line is you can actually go ahead and put text up, and we gave this haze over our faces, guys.
What was the music?
Oh, the music was part of that video clip. Sorry. Sorry. The video clip of the people running. Yeah, sorry. I forgot to turn that down.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's not me. But you can use it in a variety of different ways, guys. And I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. Oops, don't turn the camera off. Turn this off. No, Jeez, oh, peace. Am I confused right now? There we go. And we don't need this either.
No.
So a PNG file. Let's look at what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the my screen capture, guys, so that you can see. You'll be able to see. Oops. You'll be able to see my screen, what we're doing. But until I jump out of that mode, I won't be able to see your comments. Mama will, but I won't. So here it goes. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our monitor capture mode, and we're gonna maximize this. Oop, no, that was not what we wanted. We wanted to go ahead and open up. We're going to open up Photoshop, okay? Now, for those of you guys who don't know what Photoshop is, it's a still image editing file program. It's pretty much what you would call the industry standard. And most companies that make free software will emulate this. There are free pieces of software that will copy this. So the buttons I'm pressing and the keystrokes I'm making are not going to be exact for you unless you have Photoshop, but the ideas are all the same. That's what's important to think about. The ideas are all the same. So most of these programs do all the same stuff. It's just they have their little specific flair to it, or they may have more bells and whistles, or they may have their screen set up in a different way, but they pretty much all do similar stuff. So here we go. I'm going to start by making a brand new file, a brand new image, and we're going to call it, I know, Monster. And I'm going to set my size, which is 1920 by 1080. And that's the reason for that is because it's full HD sized. And it's going to give me a blank canvas, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and go on over here. Look at all my windows. I got lots of windows. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to search for a PNG file of a monster. Okay. So let's go here and monster.png. Okay. And look at all those cute monsters. Okay. So I'm going to find one that really is a PNG file. Is this a PNG file? And yes, you see these squares, the gray squares that go behind it. Excuse me. That is an indication of transparency. That's how they can show that. Not always, but 99% of the time, you can tell. So we're just going to save this. image onto my desktop. We'll call it monster. And there we go. We can get rid of this now. And then we'll minimize this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my monster. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? You put him over here. Oh, yeah, put him over there. So here we go. Here's our monster. And I'm going to create a new layer. And I'll explain this in just a minute. But everything you do is layered. Think of it like lasagna or like windows or onions. Everything is in layers. So what I have right now in this Photoshop file is a blank slate. I got a blank layer. So I'm going to make a new one by Control-Shift-N. And once again, these are different in your program. I'm going to we'll just call it layer 2 because it doesn't matter. And now we're going to grab our little monster. We're going to drag him in here. And now we can resize him and move him around. But I want him to be right here. And I like his size. So we're going to go ahead and just, bam, done. Now we're going to save this off as a PNG file, okay? So we'll call it monster PNG, okay? Now we can use this I'm going to take this out of here. I'm going to take off monitor capture. Now we can use this in our broadcast software by bringing him in as an image. So we'll call him monster. And we got to find him. So we're going to find him. Where's the monster PNG? And then I'm going to turn it on. There he is.
Oh, that's so cute.
See? And you can move him around, scale him up, scale him down. He can be like, hi, monster. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. And you can turn it on or off, move it around.
Green-eyed monster.
It is a green-eyed, one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. But you can move them around and do all kinds of different things with it. You can, once again, you could use it with a chroma key. You could have a bunch of those monsters behind you if you shot your video on green screen. So far, any questions, Mama?
No, they're just, ogres have layers, not monsters. Ogres are like onions, they have layers.
Layers, little Shrek talk.
Yeah, exactly. Reminds me of my prom date.
Nice.
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 That's funny.
So you can use them just like this. And look, did you see how fast it took me to create that, guys? All I did, I'm going to go back into my screen capture mode. My screen capture mode, monitor capture.
Nice.
Hyperspace.
That's so funny.
Okay. So what we're going to do, we'll do another one from scratch just to show you. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this layer.
Relax parfait.
Yeah. All I got to do is drop this layer into the trash and Monster Man's gone. Yeah. So I'm going to do Control-Shift-N. Oops. I forget what the quick key is. Oh, I must have set something up wrong. Layer 2. What should we do, Mama? What should we go get? What should our PNG file be?
I don't have any idea.
You got to give me an idea, Mama. Or maybe they could give us an idea. Give us an idea. What should the PNG be? Anyone? Anyone?
Donna S is asking, a troll.
A troll.
Donna S is asking, is this just to show how to put your bottom screen info on there?
No, it's how to use PNG files, and you can use them in multiple ways. But yes, you can also use them as what they call lower thirds.
Yeah. Seeds, flying kittens, snipe.
Kittens.
Let's go snipe hunting.
Kitten. So here we go. These are cute kittens. Look at that. Oh, so nice. I like this one. And it is a PNG file. So we'll save that.
Chicken.
Kitten. And then I've saved it on my desktop. We have our new layer. Where'd our kitty cat go? It might have put, here it is. Here we go, kitty cat. So then we can resize it in here. We're going to make it...
Is this just for live chat or any video?
Any video. And I'm going to show you that next. And we're actually going to animate it too. We'll make it move around. Yeah. So if you're like, this is the kitty for us. We'll make them just like that. We're going to go ahead and save it off.
We could put a shark.
We could. Kitty,
I don't think Nicole would like
PNG.
that, though.
So then what you have, all you can do is just, we're going to get out of our monitor mode, and we're going to go back into this mode, and we'll import that little kitty as an image. Kitty.
An
And
invisible man.
what's that?
Put an invisible man up there.
You can. You can put anything you want. Hi, kitty. Oh, so nice. So now, this is how you would make yourself what they call lower thirds, or any kind of graphic that you want to put up during a live chat, just like this. If you had, like, let's say this. Let's do something a little more practical. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go back to monitor capture, and let's say that you had a list of stuff, like a list of things, ingredients or whatever. Okay, let's say your thing is not kitties. Goodbye, kitty. But your thing is Control Shift N. Let's say it's text. And all you got to do is go in here and start typing.
Those are some pretty weird ingredients.
Right. Especially since I can't type.
Yeah.
But we'll call them ingredients. So if you're doing a live chat, and we'll get to the produced video, how to do this, but if you're doing a live chat and you want to add this in, but this works for those guys. So then you would just go ahead and add an image, and this will be text, and you just find it, and where is it? What did I call it?
Yes, Donna, you can make it a recipe on the side of a cooking video.
Correct.
Yep.
100%. So bam, and you can move these around, but that's what it would be. So you can turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. But that's the power of a PNG file, guys. Okay. You can use them in so many creative ways. And keep in mind that it does not have to be 100% opaque. Like this scripture here, what I did was I made a white background that was probably 40% opaque. Then I went ahead and typed the scripture in over the top of it that is 100% opaque, okay? And you do that so that you can create different moods. You can do gradients. You can do all kinds of different things where you could actually, you could do anything you want. But now I'm going to show you how we actually use them inside video, okay? So inside producing video, all we got to do is I'm going to turn back on the monitor capture. So Mama, well, actually, before we move on, do we have any questions?
I didn't see any so far.
Does everybody have a good idea of what a PNG file is, and at least how you can use it?
If you don't have Photoshop,
Yes. Pixlr
is an online editor and works pretty well.
Yep. There are several, guys, for Simply 7. There are lots of different photo editing pieces of software that you can get that you do not have to pay for.
Lemon Crinkles wants to know, did you mention the editing software you use?
I did, but I will openly admit, guys, I am not. Well, I have tools that are more advanced because of my background. I used to have a video production company, and so I have tools that I would never be able to afford now. But since I kept them up, your subscriptions and stuff, it only costs us a few bucks to keep up the really, really nice, expensive tools. That said, I use Photoshop, I use Adobe products, I use Premiere Pro, and it doesn't really cost us that much to keep them going.
Right.
Because I would never be able to buy them from scratch now. No way.
No.
We'd have to hit the lotto.
Yeah, right.
So, other questions before we move on?
Is that how they circle something specific or point an arrow at it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that, and I'll show you also in our video editing software how you can do that. Did you open the canned video spoof, Texas boys? Yes, I did. I watched it. Absolutely. You guys got a lot of creativity.
No, did you do the open can video spoof?
Oh, no.
No.
No. Just life happens, man.
Yeah.
Trust me. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's life.
Yeah.
I didn't even do a video today, which is very, very odd for me.
Right. So, Susan, I'm sorry. I'm actually not feeling well, so I will try to speak louder.
So any other, I'll try to speak quieter too.
Yeah.
That's almost impossible. Okay. All right. Any other questions before we move on? And I'll show you how you can use it in the video editing. Actually, yeah, you know what? I did watch the Texas Boys video, and I was yelling at you guys when you were using that skill saw or that sawzall on that can. Oh man, you almost cut your hand
Oh my God.
bad.
Yeah, he was yelling at the computer.
I was like, dude, calm down with the sawzall. So, okay, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna go back to the monitor capture mode to show you what we've got going on. Here we go.
Yeah, space mode.
Space mode. Get rid of that. And we're gonna open up. I have loaded in here. Look at that handsome guy. Wow. Dang. Now, there's going to be audio coming out here. I don't know if it goes to you guys or not, just because there's a lot of software that's open right now, and I'm not sure what will happen. You may hear audio, you may not, but this is a video that we did on our seed starting a couple days ago. Popsicles at their house, right? Mm-hmm. Now, another quick tip is this. Okay, so what I have this is called Adobe Premiere Pro, and it's a video editing software that is considered professional. People have edited movies on it, all manner of commercials, and blah, blah, blah. But what you have in this area right here is your main output. Down here is what they call a timeline. You can make things bigger, smaller. You can make them go in, go down, and get really in what you need. You've got tons of control. Over here, you have your folders where you can bring in different elements, whether it's music or sound effects, and all kinds of effects. You can make effects galore. So what we're going to do is to show you how you can use a PNG file. I'm going to go ahead and open up. I'm going to import a PNG file right here. You know what? Let's go get our monster. He's cute. Let's go back to the top desktop. Where's our monster? Here he is. He's cute. So now I have our monster here.
You could put it on your shoulder.
There he is. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have him just cruise by. He's going to be in the front of us and cruise on by for no random apparent reason.
Can you explain it like a first grader? Or like they are a first grader? So Southern Yankee Homestead is saying, can you explain like I'm a first grader?
I can, but I'm going to need a chalkboard. No. No, just kidding. Okay. This is the kind of thing, guys, that you have to have a basic understanding of how video editing works before you jump into this.
Yeah.
But what I've been thinking about doing, and you guys let me know, I've been thinking about doing classes that are more geared at here's a specific thing on how to do this, and kind of do maybe like a private live stream where we know what we're going to do in advance. We're like, I'm going to show you how to animate video.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm actually going to do right now. So I'll try to keep it as basic as I can. But what we're actually doing, guys, you saw what we did. I brought in that PNG file, remember? Here he is, here today, gone tomorrow. And see how it's transparent. That's the beauty of a PNG. It's transparent there. So what I'm going to do is I want this guy to move across the screen for no apparent reason.
Yeah. A few people are saying yes, they would love a class.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that because that's something I think is needed. I just don't know how to work it out just yet, but we'll chat, and you guys email me too. So the goal is going to be get this little monster from one side of the screen to other. So all we have to do is we have to select our image, and we're going to make him cruise across. I'm going to move him. Let's move him over here to start with. And then we're going to animate it. All we want to do is have him go. Let's see. across. Oop, I'm making them go the wrong way. There we go. We're going to move them across. To like negative 800. Now, what we have is we should have a monster that's going to scooch right across the screen, right? Here we go. Quick tip is this. People ask us all the time what we grow. Nice, huh? And for no apparent reason, now we have a sweet looking monster that did that. People ask us all the time what we grow. Now, I hope that you guys saw, well, this obviously doesn't make any logical sense to have a monster running across the screen like that, but it's to show you how fast and how easy it is to do it. And it would have taken me, had I not been talking, it would have taken me probably about 10 seconds. People ask us all the time what we grow.
Lewis says the monster just keeps talking.
Ha ha ha. So let's go back to the chat. Let's get rid of this.
That's funny.
Okay, so can you guys see the power of the PNG? I hope so. Kitty's
Mr.
Homestead.
Brown.
Yeah, huh?
Anyone ever close one eye and squint through the other and make Brad look like Mr. Brown?
Who's Mr. Brown?
Who's Mr. Brown?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Different subject. Okay. I have a live stream stuck in limbo, can't post it, made it private to edit, and anyone can see, and I can see it in my video manager, but my YouTube editor can't find it. Very frustrating. That sounds to me like a YouTube issue. Could be a glitch in their program. I use Filmora for video editing. It's amazing. And you know what? Here's the thing, guys. To be completely honest, if I had to pick today, I probably would not pick Premiere because it's expensive. But like I said before, I only have to keep it up. It's not like I have to spend $800, which is what it cost a long time ago when we got it.
Right.
But I would never ever pick that again at this point. Yeah. Because there are a lot of pieces of software out there that do great, and you don't have to pay a lot of money for them. So, okay. What's up, Weekend Homestead? How you doing, brother? Were there any other questions, Mama?
I don't believe so.
All right. Thank you, Texas boys. We love you guys too. I use Sony Vegas Movie Studio HD. It's for cheap, but debating on something with a little more oomph. And you know what? That's the thing, guys. I've told you time and time and time again. There are free tools out there that you really don't have to pay for that are not bad. Like Claire, she pretty much, our daughter Claire uses Windows Movie Maker when she's doing something that's a little more technical. Otherwise, she just edits on her phone.
Yeah, well, yeah, she did get iMovie
Yeah.
for her phone.
And that's cheap. It was what, $15 or something?
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, it's like $15.
It works just fine.
Yeah, and you don't have to spend a ton of money on this. It used to be that you did, but
Right.
now it's no, you don't have to.
Well, and Mr. Dirt's saying it's $50 every month. However, if you get it by the year, it breaks down to like 30 some dollars.
Well, and Mr. Dirt, the thing is this, we would never be able to have bought it today, or that kind of money is outside our range.
Right.
But we're blessed in the fact that Mama happens to be homeschool Mama.
Yeah.
So that means she gets the teacher price break.
Yeah, we get the teacher edition.
Yeah, and so I think that I believe that it's right now at $100 that we pay a year, which is a lot. However, it's for every piece of software that Adobe makes. Mm-hmm. It's not just Premiere, it's not just Photoshop, it's not just Lightroom, it's not just Illustrator. Right. It's everything they make. Mm-hmm. After Effects. And so for us, it's better for us to go ahead and keep using what I'm familiar with and just pay that one-time fee a year because I know how to use it. I know, and I'm quick on it. It for me to learn a new piece of software. Oh, well, let me give you an example. Recently, we had to scrimp and save up our pennies to get a new computer because our old computer was woefully inadequate.
Right.
And so we bought a Macintosh.
Mm-hmm.
And I got this Mac thinking, oh, wow, this is going to be great. All the creative people in the world use the Mac, and da 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 da, and on and on and on. It didn't last a week in our house.
No, you had it for 2-3 days tops.
I took it back.
Yeah.
I took it back. And the thing is this, I understand that a lot of people who are creative love those things. It didn't think the way that I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. And by getting that Mac, I would have had to be behind for probably a couple weeks before I would actually understand the learning curve. And so for me, it was just like, forget this. I'll just go buy parts and make a computer from scratch, which is exactly what we did.
Yep.
So there is that. But going back, the bottom line is you don't have to spend a ton of money on software. You don't have to spend a ton of money on your computer. Matter of fact, here, let me hold this. I won't show anything.
There's nothing.
An iPhone. An iPhone can film great quality, guys. Yep. An iPhone can film amazing quality, and the newer ones are even better. And there's little microphones you can plug right into your iPhone that are professional, that make it sound really, really nice. It's in there.
Oh.
Hey, Jonathan, would you please get my little Rode mic that's in my, where I keep my wallet in the other room? Thank you. I'm going to show you something. The best editing software you have in front of you. I agree 100%, Weekend Homestead. Guys, most of it all, I would say honestly, 80% of all the basics are in just about every program. You just have to learn where the button is to do what you want it to do. Here, let me just show them. This is a little microphone by a company called Rode, R-O-D-E. Boom, Rode. And you plug it directly into your phone. It would go bang, zoom in there just like that. And it actually even has headphone jack. So if you wanted to do something where you were doing a live stream and you wanted to plug in headphones, you can put it right here on a stand. Mm-hmm. And now you have professional audio, not crappy cell phone audio. And this thing is $40. And trust me, I'm an audio guy that's what I've done most of my life. We got a record deal out of high school, owned a recording studio, owned video production. This thing, if you put it right here, it sounds like $1 million.
Yeah, it sounds so
it's unbelievable. Can you use that mic on Android? No, you cannot.
Why not?
I'm not sure. That's why. You need to look it up.
It has a headphone jack.
You need to look it up.
Okay.
This mic is $40 and it sounds money.
Yeah. We don't know if it works on Samsung or Android.
Weekend Homestead is saying yes, and I can vouch
okay.
for Weekend Homestead's knowledge of technical stuff.
Okay, good.
Hardcore techie. He knows what's what.
Is there another version for Android? Oh no, no, it works on Android.
So is it easy to download videos from an iPad to Windows on a computer? iPhone.
Yes.
Yes.
You just plug it in and it's you're showing it as another hard drive.
Oh, you know what else I wanted to show you guys? There's a free piece of software that you can actually download video directly from YouTube and use it in your productions. Okay? Yes.
Didn't know that.
Yes. You have to make sure, of course, that it is a open license where you're allowed to use it. Otherwise, you're going to get sued. Or YouTube will pull your video down. But I wanted to show you this. This is a piece of software. Here, I'm going back to the monitor capture. And this is a piece of software that I've shown you guys in the past. And that is called FreeMake. F-R-E-E-M-A-K-E. And what you do is you go to YouTube. Let's find a YouTube video. Let's go to YouTube. YouTube. And we're going to find a video. Let's look for car on green screen. So car on green screen. And there's a car on green screen. So I'm going to go ahead and open this video up. And oh, I can't see the thing. All I'm going to do is cut, copy, and paste this URL into FreeMake. Watch. Paste the URL. Now it's going to say, hey, how do you want to do this? Let's get the best quality we can, shall we? We're going to download it. It's already done. Now, I have this video on my desktop right now, okay? And it is right there. And we could use this in any old thing we wanted. Let's bring it into Premiere, okay? New, or we're going to import. We're going to find that green screen car. We're going to import it. It's there. So we got a monster driving by. Now we need to have a car. Of course, we need a car, right? Now what do I got to do? I'm going to actually chroma key so that the car, so that this basically the green is all going to go away, and that this car will drive behind me or in front of me.
Right over your shoulder.
Right. So color key. And I'm going to put this plug in right there, and I'm going to grab the correct color. And there it is. So what I need to do is I need to move this behind. Oops. Let's go over here. I'm going to mess this up pretty good. Wait a sec. Why didn't it actually do it? I don't know why it didn't do it. Oh, here. Here we go. We just got to tweak our plug-in just a little bit. And you can tweak it to where you get it exactly perfect, where you don't see the green and all that. But then you got a car.
Well, that we should try that. But the reality is that when we do that, 90% of the time, those odd things that are not right now in our diet.
That's funny.
So with that software, FreeMake, you can grab all of those different kind of cool things and implement them into your productions. And just be careful, though, because you don't want to ever borrow something that is not yours.
Right.
Right?
Can you open the chat back?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So, Mama Cat wants to know if you can put a link to the microphone in the description box after the chat.
It very well might be there.
Well, I'm not exactly sure.
If it is, yeah, look at it. Give me like 20 minutes after the chat is. Yeah.
And then Lewis wants to know, can you live stream it playing with Chroma?
Yes.
Chroma key.
Yep.
Yeah, we've actually done that before. It was actually really
And
fun.
we actually did it tonight too.
Yeah.
It just wasn't great. Like here, we'll put our people up again that get running, and I'll go into here, and we'll turn on the color key. You can do it live. Run, people, run! Zombies are coming. And guys, this is one of the cool things about learning how to use these PNG files and these files that have transparency. Okay. That it can make you look completely professional. Yeah. They have guys. I saw the blanket, but I meant the video. Yeah, that's cool. They have what they call virtual spaces now. Okay, where some graphic designer makes an environment that looks just perfect. Okay, and then they can use it so that like a lot of the big newsrooms now, like when you're watching the news, most of it is just a green screen that's behind them, and they have what they call a virtual set.
Yeah.
So all they're doing is using a green screen technology and putting something that looks like $10 million behind you. Okay.
Right.
And even putting up fake screens and fake video and all that kind of stuff. I guess that's kind of funny because it goes right along with the fake news.
Doc wants to know, he doesn't have a smartphone. Is there a cost-effective video camera for beginners?
Cost-effective video camera for beginners. I would say get some kind of cheap GoPro because you can pick up a GoPro, like a 303, for about $100, and the images that those people make are pretty darn awesome. I did forget again. Donna, thank you. Hey, you know what? And even I can be bested by technology.
Yeah, right?
Nice. Still play. It's not now. Talk about waiting. Sorry, guys. Keep getting hacked. Anyway, so I think that it should probably be good now. Still playing. Dang. Loud noises.
No, the running is still on.
Oh, dirt.
Sorry, guys.
Dear Lord in heaven. I thought, okay, I'm sorry. I thought that my music from
Oh
Premiere
my
was still
gosh.
playing.
Oh, that's so funny.
Is it done? I hope. Are we through the,
Oh my gosh.
my gracious. Why would a video on my video manager only show the info settings and delete options when I press the drop down button instead of all the options including video MP4? That's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Sorry guys about the music. I thought Premiere was still going. That's why I was like, oh, I can shut Premiere off.
Did it go off? I hope.
No, Premiere's not rolling.
No, but
The other thing's not playing now.
are you sure
I don't have it
Premiere
on.
is not rolling?
Yeah, I'm sure. See?
Okay.
Earwax clean up on aisle 4. Nice, guys. Sorry about that. Once again, even I can be bested by technology from time to time.
Right?
Too many windows open. Can you
does
hear me
have a lot of
now?
windows
Dunk, dunk,
open.
dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah.
Yeah. It's off. Okay, Trenton says it's off.
All right.
No.
It was not trolls.
No, thankfully.
Thankfully, they've been cool. I think, well, we'll see. So,
So funny.
Brad, I'll have to watch this 3 times to figure it out. You know what, Bob? We're honestly thinking about doing some classes that are more specialized. But I'll tell you what, I don't make any money off what I'm getting ready to tell you. So take this as advice that is pure advice, because I've used the service before. And there's a website called Lynda, LYNDA.com. And they do tutorial videos on any piece of software that you can imagine, and they're excellent. Yes, there's a fee to it, but you could learn a piece of software like that if you just watch these guys. They go systematically, and these girls, they go systematically through anything you want to know. Now, that said, I can find generally the stuff I'm looking for on YouTube. However, you're going to have like 1 out of 10 videos that are really good on YouTube. And that's just because you've got content creators that are not professionals. And they're just people trying to convey something. So it's a lot harder to figure out.
Right.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube of lots of software.
Yeah,
but what I'm pointing out though, brosif, is that you have to sift through some stuff to get to the good ones.
And you have to sift through. People don't know what they're doing.
And I found that, oh man, sometimes it's frustrating. Yeah. And so bottom line is this, is if you are serious about learning something and you have some money, you may want to consider paying for professional tutorials. If not, or it's not that important to you, go free. Just do it free. Do it free on YouTube.
No, Simple Life, we're not talking about you.
No.
No, not at all.
I don't. Is that an insult?
No, well, I think because we said that, you have to sift through all the certain YouTubes to find the good videos and weed out the bad ones. But no, we're not talking about you. We're not talking about any homesteading videos on the YouTube. We're talking about technical ones.
Well, some folks can benefit from, here is a systematic course. I take you through everything in that piece of software. Then there are others, folks like me, who really can't afford to pay for lynda.com,
Right.
that will be happy to sift through some stuff on YouTube to find it. Offended?
He's not offended.
You guys are killing. I'm going to turn the music back on.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no, please don't. All right, Donna says, depends on the one doing the video and sometimes the subject on what kind of video I enjoy. Most don't have to be professional, but maybe others prefer that. That's true. That's true.
And I would agree with that 100%. I really, really would. But I will tell you what, sometimes in our genre, in the homesteading, self-reliant, farming videos, livestock videos, when you go to find something that you're looking for, whether you're like, I want to learn how to
milk a cow
or clip a chicken's wings or whatever.
Right. Right.
It's unfortunate, but there's a lot of people that make such bad video that you can't get the knowledge that you came to watch.
Right. It's hard to watch that video if, yeah.
And Scouts Honor, guys, I am not talking about anybody out there at all.
No.
But one of the things that's super, super important is audio. Audio, audio, audio. If you've got bad audio, people can't get the information they're wanting to get.
Right.
So they're watching you to show you how to do a chicken's wings, and even though the video might be good, if they can't understand what you're saying, it's wasted time. And what do you guys do? What I do is, if I'm like, oh, I click
away. Yeah.
Yeah, I just click away. Even if, and sometimes you'll even try. You'll try to stick it out, but you're just like, I'm not learning anything.
Right. Brad, how large are your video files once rendered that you upload to YouTube?
Okay, Bob. I always edit at the highest possible quality that my camera will allow, which is full HD, 1920 by 1080. And yes, I am looking at 4K cameras because that would be awesome. But we got to save up some pennies to get a 4K camera. No, it's not going to happen.
Not for a while.
However, when I export from my software, I export exactly at the same bit rate, which means quality, as it was recorded at. Because when I upload it to YouTube, hold on.
I know.
Hold on. When I upload it to YouTube, what happens, guys, is they have software that actually will compress it, meaning they take your file size and your quality and squish it just a little bit, so that it will be able to stream smoothly over the internet.
Right.
Now, that's why I always record at the highest quality. I will export it from my video editing software at the highest quality because they're going to compress it anyway, and I only have a very small amount of control on what happens there.
Right. So
to answer your question, a video that I might upload that would be like a 5-minute video could easily be in the 6 gigabyte range.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so a dead cat is not a literal dead cat. I don't know where it's at. Jonathan, is the dead cat in Dad's little basket?
No.
For the microphone.
What a dead cat is, guys, is it's a windscreen, and it looks like a cat.
It's a big fuzzy ball,
and
like a tribble.
Right.
It looks like a tribble.
It fits on here.
Yes.
It goes poof.
Right.
And what it does is it cuts down on the wind noise. Okay.
Yeah.
YouTube compressed my video and I lost 15 pounds. Funny. Yeah, I don't know where it is right now. I thought it was over here. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Go ahead and hit stop on that, Mama. Okay. But what it is, bottom line, is it's a wind screen.
There it is. I see it. It's move your keyboard.
Hold on. We found it.
It's hiding. The kitty is hiding. I still can't get it.
We're finding it.
My arm's not long enough. There it is.
Can you push that back, please?
I can.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a dead cat. They make them in varying sizes. Okay. I'm right here. They make them in varying sizes depending on the microphone, but you have your microphone, and then you see, business end of the dead cat.
Don't twist it.
Then you go ahead and pop that on there, and this will reduce those rumbling sounds. You know that?
Or the wind.
Yes.
Yeah, it's.
What it does they're called plosives, guys. And the way a microphone works, I've said this before, but you have a very thin membrane, and generally it's a piece of mylar that acts like your eardrum, okay? And whenever it vibrates, that mechanical energy is changed into electrical energy. And that goes to your camera, and that's how it records that sound. Well, the problem is that when the wind blows, that thing's going to go and sound all rumbly.
And you won't hear anything.
Right. So that's why these are important, because it cuts down on them. It does not completely erase it, but it helps a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that sound again?
Yeah. Is this the same thing as white noise?
If you're talking about the plosives, the rumbling of the membrane, no. The sound after I eat Chipotle. Yeah. Where's a good place to get recording equipment? The mama cat asks. I generally gravitate to one place and one place only if I have to buy something that is not an Amazon product.
Right.
And Amazon is great. However, there are a lot of companies that will sell you something disingenuously. And this particular microphone is one of them. If you actually go to the Rode website, it says right there that the people that are selling these things are not licensed dealers. I go to, whenever it's something professional, okay, guys, I go to a company called Sweetwater, sweetwater.com. They're incredible customer service. They basically match everybody's prices, and they assign a person to you who's a salesperson that you could just sit there and talk to them for an hour. You're like, well, I'm thinking about this. And I have had the same sales guy for over 8 years.
Oh no, it's been 15 years plus.
That long?
Yeah, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was our rep in Florida.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a rep that has been there for 15 years, guys. Yeah. And anytime I call, he's like, hey, Brad, how's it going? How's that blah, blah, blah working out?
Right. He knows who we are.
Yeah.
We went and met him too. We were over in Indiana. In Indiana, and we went and met him. Trenton wants to know, is it illegal or unethical to use a clip of someone's video without permission? I made a video and someone used a portion of it for their video. Kind of irritated me, but I'll live.
Okay, Trenton, I would say that if they were using it without permission, how were they using it? There's the question. Because you can what?
There's just a...
Oh, hey, there's a troll here, guys. Yeah. Okay. Hey, well, Big Family Homestead, which is my channel, just so you know, we actually did back up, and I have not done much to do. I've just been recording everything. Everything's recorded. I did talk to the FBI, which is awesome because I do have a friend who's in the FBI. Yeah. And they just said, hey, if you want us to go ahead and go after these people, we'll be happy to. And I've just been waiting to see how you guys would react. So if you choose to continue, then I will choose to give them all the evidence I have.
Mm-hmm. Can I?
Yeah, no, it's fine. So anyway, the question was, I forgot. They're not false threats. That's part of the problem.
No, it's not false.
That's part of the problem.
I can't even.
No, they're unblockable like that, Mama. We know how they're doing it. You just gotta. There's a troll here right now, guys. So just ignore them.
Just ignore them.
The funny thing about the trolls, guys, is they're threatening to expose my bank account and stuff like that. It's like, really? No, that's fine. That's fine. That. No, that's perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, I think you should, because then people are going to see all of the stuff I've been saying is true. There's no bit of, as a matter of fact,
nothing to hide.
No, this is really funny, because as a matter of fact, I worked at a church for nearly 8 years. My salary then, which I don't work there now, But my salary then was always public knowledge.
Yeah.
It's published.
Right.
So if you're like,
everybody in the church knew what we made.
so it's not really scary at all in any way. However, we are recording everything, and I do follow you guys around, and I am going to hold on to this evidence. And if you choose to continue what you're doing, then you will reap the rewards that you are sowing. You did not get kicked weekend.
No.
So anyway, there they are. Ignore them. As long as they're nice, we're going to play nice too. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what. It was somebody else used their video. Okay?
Yes.
Now, there are laws that stop that if you are not going to, like, for example, I got to back up. Let's say that you had a news content channel, right, guys? And you decided, well, I want to use this clip of the president talking about blah, blah, blah. Okay? And there are rules that allow you to use certain amounts of those clips as long as it's for a news gathering or a commentary. And there are rules. You need to actually look them up, and you need to be aware. So people can't just use it and say that it's theirs. There has to be a reason why they're using it. Like, because you've all seen the videos where it's like somebody's like such and such reacts, and they're watching like a trailer of a movie, and it's just their face, and you can hear all that stuff. How are they getting away with it? That's one of those cases. Okay. When you have a news channel, then all you have to do is you have to cite the source, and you have to do some certain things, and you need to look up the legality of what it is that you're doing. However, no.
Oh no, he's talking about the troll. Okay. No.
Sorry. However, you can use that. Now, is the guy being disingenuous and being uncool? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely yes. If they're not using it without your permission, then it's just don't. Flatland Homesteader, do you have any videos on how to get started with little or no equipment? We were talking about that earlier. I noticed you just jumped on, but yes. We actually talked a good deal about some free equipment and everything. You'll have to go back and watch. Any other questions before we kind of call it a night, guys? Here, I got an idea. What would you like to see more of? Give me some ideas for next week. Because I totally tell you, Scout's Honor, the ping files, the PNG files, that's something you need to get into your wheelhouse.
Hardest part of starting a YouTube, don't ignore.
Oh yeah, no, that's not. There's another troll there. Yeah.
That can't be.
No, that's a troll. That's okay. So any other idea? Thank you, Kitty's Homestead. Yeah, that's he wouldn't say that. We know him.
No, he wouldn't say that.
Video editing classes. Okay. Okay.
And audio as well. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and I plan on continuing to do that, but here's the thing, guys. What's really tough about this, yeah, it's not our dolphin.
No,
he would never ever say that.
He would never say that.
We know. That's why it was deleted. Anyway,
no.
Don't worry about it, guys. Don't feed them. Don't feed them. We're recording all of this stuff, and if they have a pattern that where we actually do go and find them, and we actually record their chats, which you just don't. It's fine. Let them have the rope to hang themselves. But let's not mess with the chat. Well, it's already 9 o'clock. Yeah, but other ideas. Yeah, there's more of them here now. It's not dolphin, man.
Can you post a link to your very first YouTube video?
Our very first YouTube video? That's funny.
The milking stand.
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
I would like to see you edit a video prior to posting it on your channel. I've done that in the past, and that is an excellent idea. Lighting is another excellent idea when weekend homestead. Nice. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my lord.
That's funny.
Oops.
You're not gonna be able to delete that one. That one's that one's
to.
no. I know who that is. Anyway, we're done for the night, guys. Hope you had a good time. We're moving on.
Yep.
You guys have an amazing night. Bye.